Welcome to Thematic Recreations, where we recreate buildings, objects, and landmarks from reality and fiction. I'm your host, Jack King. Today, I wanted to tackle this, the Red Roof McDonald's. This is one of the buildings from my childhood, and I kind of wanted to do more of a retro style, more for 90s, like for the original Jurassic Park, because you're not going to have, you know, a modern McDonald's, and this is even a little bit older of a design, but still. You're not going to have modern buildings in a classic style. So I figured I should also go back and make previous iterations like these. Yeah, that sort of stuff. That way, because there's only really two eras in this game. You've got the Jurassic World era and the Jurassic Park era. I know Jurassic World's still 2015-ish, but I'm just considering that modern era and then a 90s era. But this right here is what we're going to be recreating today. I wanted to include the play place just because that's so iconic. So let's get into it. So we got a red brick base. It looks like it's long enough for me to do the same technique I used with the Taco Bell, with a medium food amenity up front. There we go. Now we can see. Is this small enough? No, that's concrete brick. That's also concrete brick. There we go. Actual brick. And the door's just a decal anyways. I just make sure that it has collision off. Kinda like that. I like that. I don't remember them making that cha-ching sound last time. And also a white brick wall on top. Well, I should probably also get that little outcropping there. Let's see. Something like that. Here. That works for me. No, gotta catch myself. That's what I was looking for. For some reason, I feel like that's the standard height. What do these doors go to? Yeah, this right here should be covered up by the roof. Which, what even is that? On this one, it looks like a shingled roof, but on this one, it looks like a corrugated roof. We'll go with corrugated. Ha ha ha! Alright, let's select all these bottom pieces, and let's go full bright with it. Yeah, now we're talking. Still looks Pizza Hut-ish. But we haven't added anything special yet. You know, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and add the curb. We'll see how this looks. It looks fine. It looks like they just cut it a little bit into the concrete. Let's finish out covering up this top. That way it's not see-through. No, so are you. There we go. That looks good to me. Except a ladder back here. Is there any photos of the drive-through? No. Instead, I'm going to start working on the little french fries is what I'm going to call them. These things. These need to be a bit smaller. We're going to go, no, not 0.1. Half the size. Now that looks better. Yeah, now this pattern doesn't look so over the top. Better. A lot better. So none right there, just on the side of it. There's the middle, and then I can't do anything with this. Why, Christmas spirit? Why do you have to invoke me? It's not even Thanksgiving yet. This is turkey time. Now we can work on you. It's brick 3 with one of Yen's. You. Alright, I'm gonna do you, and you. There. I'm done. Fill it sheet right here. Now is where I actually need a trim. That worked out nicely. The lettering. That's gonna be a big thing. Now let's do the windows. There's a lot of windows on this thing. I can cover up that. Uh-oh. The LOD models and the actual models are fighting. Better. Alright, first half isn't perfect, but it's good enough for my standards. Now let's work on that back half. Great. Oh, at 165. How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna make this a 2-window restaurant. I bought a Milk-a-Bar yesterday when I was out. Haven't tried one before, but it's really good. Vent. I see you. Ladders. So now I know for certain there has to be a ladder somewhere. Works for me. It goes to nowhere, but there's a ladder there now. Transformer would be off. This, on the other hand, would definitely be there. Now that is cool. I need to build something out of that. So, alright. Is there anything else I need? Not want, but need. Not as good as the other Taco Bell logo. But with that being so thin and not being made out of primitives, it would be a little bit difficult to recreate. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. But a McDonald's is nothing without the McDonald's sign. So let's build it. I'll take that there, and I'm gonna go for metal. And if I can't find it, we'll go with the concrete. You know, the panel actually looks pretty good for this. I didn't think it would, but, you know. I guess 1.4 is the limit for that. So the bottom drive-through, probably do with primitives. I can probably build it out of those. I can definitely build it out of those. So a 1.5, because I feel like the other is a little bit too large. And we'll just have to edit the thickness a little bit. Alright, let's rotate this around, like so. Hopefully the rest of this will be slightly easier, but I have a feeling it's not going to be. That looks a lot better. It's still not to scale, it's still a little bit too large, but at least I got the shape. I think I'm going to go for the simpler design. It's not as accurate, but it's going to be easier to pull off. That A is going to bother me if I don't fix it. What's an upside down J and a C? It still doesn't look right, but it looks better. Alright, that's pretty much done. But let's take a look at night, see what we can do real quick. That still looks pretty good by itself. I'm not too familiar with how it's lit up. But the sign, I know for sure, has lights on it. 18 lights. You know, that looks good to me. Aside of that A, but, you know, without having a more diverse letter range and font range to pull from, I don't think I can do any better with this lettering. Maybe I ought to add a few of these first. Down here. Okay, that looks a lot better with the nighttime lighting now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking. And if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I upload once a week. And we're going to have an event coming up soon. A Christmas event once December starts. Which will maintain my Saturday uploads. But we're going to be doing a 12 Days of Christmas after Thanksgiving is over. Not to mention the big Thanksgiving build I'm going to be doing for that. So I hope you enjoyed. You can find the build codes on screen now. The links are going to be in the description, as well as the codes. Thank you for watching, and I have you have I hope you had a good day.